All right. Yeah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm back. It's Mr. O here. My apologies for being off for about a couple of weeks. I had to take a little break, R&R, take some downtime to get my battery recharged, and my brain cells had to go ahead and gather up some new information and everything. But I've been keeping tabs on what's been going on, current events and everything. So I'm back full screen, full energized and all that. And tonight, or rather this morning, one of the things I definitely want to talk about that really moved me was at the DNC convention in Philadelphia. I mean, I'm not even going to bother talking about the Republican National Convention with Donald Trump or whatever, because to me, that was nothing more than just a grandstanding Klan rally with a few coons there and all that, and Scott Baio's racist remarks and disrespect to the most beautiful first lady this country's ever had, and that's Michelle Obama, which, by the way, is the title of my podcast today. Michelle Obama's speech, Bill O'Reilly, and retaliation. I'm going to get to that while I was saying that. The speech that Michelle Obama gave at the Democratic National Convention 2016 was just awe-inspiring. I mean, like that. She showed grace, she showed class. And, despite the 8 years that have been there, this woman, this sister has been the one that's been thoroughly been attacked the most by these race trolls and these cowards, you know, disrespecting the first lady, and by some of these coon sympathizers too. Raven Simone, and one of which is already deceased. Fuck Joan Rivers, old ass. Glad her ass deceased anyway. And the part that really moved me most like this is the same thing I've been saying for the longest about, like, when I tell people like how the White House was built by slaves, and she said that she lived in a house. We live in a house that's being built by slaves, that was built by slaves. Now I have my issues with her husband, with Obama, because with President Obama, because like I said, he stood up for everybody else when it came down to the gays and lesbians, came down to the Jews, and everybody else. But when it comes down to the black people, to your own people who basically got you in there in 2008 and 2012, you MIA faster than Chuck Norris. I mean, the recent shooting deaths that's still fresh in our minds of um, Alton Maddox, Alton Sterling, I'm sorry, Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. And, but yet though, he's quick to come here and want to go ahead and give us a stern lecture and all that. I really don't care too much for him, but I respect his wife, because Michelle Obama has always stood up for us and spoke about the social issues and injustices among us as people. She never strayed away and never forgot where she came from. That's the one thing people have to truly really understand about that. Now, just recently, um, the a-hole, the low life Caucasian, Bill O'Reilly, Bill O'Reilly, had recently made some comments about her and the other crack the other Peckerwood from down here in Florida, Rush Lynchball, you know, and made comment um, about Michelle Obama, basically saying this coming like from BET.com. I'll put them on reliable sources as well. They do it like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna read it to you. Um, let me let me just let y'all play it. Now, Bill O'Reilly disrespects Michelle Obama. Slaves who were built White House was well fed. She even mentioned about an important historical fact about our nation's White House. Many found the First Lady's comments powerful. Fox host Bill O'Reilly agreed that slaves participated. There you go. Come on, Bill. Slaves had benefits. Really? Yeah, so that's the mouth from Bill O'Reilly's punk ass, saying that jump. Now let me ask Mr. Shill O'Reilly something. Would he say those same comments about toward the Jews? Were the Jews well fed when they were held in those concentration camps during Nazi Germany? I bet you he wouldn't say that. Let me ask you that, Mr. Bill O'Reilly, if you're listening to this podcast, and I hope you are. Would you say those same things about the so-called Jews when they were held in those concentration camps? Were they well fed? Go ahead. I'll wait. See, this is one of the reasons and stuff why I don't have a TV and don't want a TV. So that way I ain't got to listen to dregs like this, or that bitch Megan Kelly, or that other broad who I really don't even want to mention because she's not even worth mentioning no how, no way, shape, or form. You know, Bill O'Reilly is nothing more to me. Him and Rush Limbaugh are nothing more to me than the crap that's at the bottom of the creases beneath my shoes. That's how they work. They're worthless. And Rush Limbaugh, let me tell you something. You telling the first lady, yeah, see, it's easy for cowardly crackers like you to get out there and want to go ahead and you want to go ahead and go all full, go on a tirade against a woman. But too bad your coward behind can't do it man to man. But see, the problem is, I don't expect that from a typical white supremacist like you. Because they're all cowards by nature. All cowards by nature. That's what's getting me to the retaliation part. Now, for the record, I'm gonna go in because normally I would like speaking mostly to my people when it comes to that. But you know what? I'm gonna address the people of the so-called dominant society to the white people. Now, if you one of the white people that's not racist or anything like that, okay, I'm not talking to you. You know, this doesn't even exclude you. It only excludes dregs and shields like a Bill O'Reilly, like a Rush Limbaugh, like a Megan Kelly, like a Geraldo Rivera, or a Harry Hulk. You know, people like that gets on my doggone nerve. What went down is an old saying that my dad always used to say. You if you're gonna grab a tiger by the tail, you better have a plan to deal with them teeth and them claws. But now they end up getting one. And what happened down there in Dallas, it happened down there in Baton Rouge, and another shooting in Kansas, it happened to be like a retaliation of what happened. People are getting tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun when your rabbit has a gun, now does it? All this stuff that they dragged about Michael Johnson saying that he was out to kill white people, blah blah blah, this and that. You can't believe everything because he had that BLM rally down there in Dallas. It was white people marching right along with the protesters and stuff as well. Because see, if Michael Johnson really wanted to kill white people, why he just didn't do it? No, his target, he only targeted police, and his target weren't white people, it was white supremacy. Because he felt, just like I always felt, that there were race soldiers, white supremacists within the Dallas Police Department. And thanks to Lauren Aarons, who basically was photos were leaked of him sporting white supremacist tattoo, tatted up like some Aryan Brotherhood convict, it seemed like he was right. Now you got them jokers running around, they don't like chickens with their heads cut off. They don't even know what to do with themselves. I haven't seen this much of scaredy cat since Christopher Dorner, the real Chris. You know, not that racist fraud Chris Kyle. Fuck him. Piece of shit. That's what he was. You know, because see now you got the white supremacists and race soldiers. They like, you know, they don't know what to do. They like they run around here like chickens with their heads cut off and everything. But it just goes to show you that this is what they all about. You know, you be on YouTube and all this stuff, record videos of yourself, showing like, you know, you got MMA fighting skills and all this other stuff and this and that. But you're gonna find out saying like talking, and I see it a lot from these trolls, these race trolls talking about, man, shoot, I'll put an egg on his back, break his arm, man. I got MMA skills. I show him like this. I say, yeah, I done seen, yeah, right. Sell that garbage if you want to. And MMA skills may be good for you when you in the ring, but when you out and about in the real world and you come face to face, or better yet, you coming into the hood, you're gonna find out it's gonna be a whole different ball game. That MMA stuff is not gonna save you. You know, you guys love, and you guys also love to play dress up as 10 soldiers when you got your big guns and all this, strapping on your tactical vest and all that. You know, like you want to play soldier. Shoot, a bunch of white boys wearing technical army gear. Technical gear isn't an army. This isn't Call of Duty. Because the so-called quote-unquote race war that was ingrained in your little feeble brains and all that, which is basically self-masturbation and fantasy of a white supremacist, all this wanting to go to war with blacks. Blacks would not want to war with you. But instead, you want to get out here and pick a war with us. But y'all kept asking for it and 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 asking for it. And now the gates of hell has opened. And now you won't be able to close them. Shoot. All this stuff, you know, strapping on your little technical vest and going to the gun range with your buds and all that, shooting at posters and pictures of black men, as was stated, like from these idiotic cops over there in the North Miami Beach Police Department were doing. But you're gonna find out it's a whole different ball game when you come face to face with that. You shoot at targets that don't fight back. Yeah, I know a lot of these Stormfront trolls want to get out here and they want to come with their little FBI statistics and this and that. And, you know, but the problem is with you guys, y'all don't comprehend math too well. Because, see, if white people, you represent 60% of the population, but you're arrested for mostly 70% of the crimes. It would make better sense, like if you represent 60% of the population and you commit the majority of the crimes, Wouldn't it make sense that you would be in jail? But instead, this system is already set up, written by not only by racist that infiltrated law enforcement, but also racist DAs and judges that operate like a secret cabal to try to make the reverse, to try to put the 13% of the population, the majority, in these correctional facilities and institutions. Because if I'm on FBI.gov now, you look at the statistical report in 2008 that 84% of the crimes that are committed in this country has and always will have been committed by white people. Okay, so where are those black on black crime statistics that you stormfront trolls be coming up with? Because obviously, like I said, you cannot comprehend math too well. Talking all that tough. See, the problem with the internet is what you trolls. See, the internet done made these trolls tough. You know, want to make them embolden them. So they can say what they want to say, behind a keyboard or a smartphone or tablet. But then again, the majority of them don't even know how to use a smartphone, because in order to use a smartphone, you have to be smart. And smart is not really in your vocabulary. Now, is it? Get out here, you want to go ahead and get your big guns and all this, 357, 44 Magnum, Desert Eagles and all that, because you got to get a gun that's bigger than both your hands combined, because you're lacking elsewhere in junk. Having a 50 caliber Desert Eagle doesn't make you a tough guy, thinking you gonna shoot something through the walls and everything. Shoot someone and they gonna go bust into the walls. That's the freaking movies. Okay? That's not real life. But you're not gonna do it. Trust me, you're not gonna do it. But you run your bullets and everything like that because you want to go ahead. You only gonna go after people that you know that you can easily bully and oppress because you think you so tough. But now you about to go ahead and you about to find out it's a whole new different ball game. Ask the jokers that up there in Minneapolis. You couldn't even beat a bunch of unarmed black men. Just what think would happen if they were armed? We'll slice through you like a blade. Couldn't even keep up with us in a pickup game of basketball, much less anything else. A little childhood, little fantasy of wanting a quote-unquote race war and all this other stuff because you got the guns and all that and everything. Jeez, fuck out of here. It sure enough didn't help those cops down in Dallas. It sure enough didn't help the ones in Baton Rouge. Because you wanted to fight, now you got it. Because a typical white supremacist ain't gonna go ahead and face you one-on-one. Let's just be real here for a minute. They only act emboldened and act tough when they're around around their boys and everything. So it just takes, they all basically cowards. Because see, when they're faced with adversity, they put their tails between their legs and haul ass. Just like your main man, Donald Trump, when he tried to go on his campaign trail to try to go to Chicago. Look what happened now. You know, you guys are just like it's something else. And see, like cowards like with Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh, it's easy for them to go ahead to attack a woman. But see, the First Lady handled herself very well with class and with dignity. And I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up, if it was for real, neither one of them shields would have been able to handle Michelle Obama straight up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. right? You know, I've been kind of like out of the commission for a while. But I've been, like I said, I've been keeping up with the tabs and everything. So I've been busy with some other projects, endeavors that I've been doing. So that's the reason why. So once again, to my audience, the two people who basically support me and who listen to my podcast and download it offline, I humbly apologize for my prolong. So I'm just trying to make up for lost time here. So I'm really gonna cut this podcast really short. Um, so on a positive tip, let's talk about something else. I can talk about the retaliation thing on another time. I'll take that up on another day. The Bank Black movement is still going strong. And for those who live like here in the Miami area, particularly Liberty City, Carol City, I'm sorry, I still call it Carol City. They corporately known as Miami Gardens, but I still call it Carol City. Opalaka, Overtown, Attapata, Brown Sub, um, everywhere else, Wynwood, you know, the Bank Black movement, bank, banking black, banking black dollars matter. That's still going on, still going strong and everything like that. Um, at One United Bank, which is one of the locations that's here in Miami, that's like 3275 Northwest 79th Street in Miami, gonna have a special seminar, a special thing held this Saturday between July 30th, between 1 and 4 o'clock p.m. So, you go on up there, and, if you're tired, and you want to move your money from out of these white-owned banks to support a black-owned bank, this is the way how to do it. Now, I had a little conversation with some friends of mine when I told them, like, how much I fully support this. And, and here's the thing that really bothers me, because right now, I'm not talking about that really bothers me. It's always going to have some people within our people that's going to talk about, oh man, it sounds like a gimmick and all this stuff. I really don't understand. I'm really trying to comprehend why is it every time we're trying to do something for progress for ourselves and be self-sufficient, you're always going to have some of us in our community that are willing to go ahead and shoot it down. It's one of the biggest things, not just here in the black community here in Miami, but everywhere else. We don't want to support our own. I'll say it like this. Now, I'm pretty sure, Jason Black and Professor Black Truth had always said a long time ago, this is way, if you want to break the spinal cord of white supremacy, you do it through this, through economics, black dollars, bank black, because plain and simple. I mean, my thing is like this. If you ain't too sure about it, this is what I say. I mean, if a lot of people who got accounts with other banks like either Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, oh God, Citibank or whatever, I say open up an account there, a savings account, see how you like it. And if the rates and stuff competitive, there's some people now, I know now, that went full in on it. They opened up checking and savings account and moved all their money out of that white-owned bank and put it in there. Building a banking black basically means you trying to want to create what we're creating is an economic power base. You feel me? We're creating an economic power base. So therefore, bank with bank with a black-owned bank, and that basically backs the community up. Represent the community, represent that. Therefore, it go ahead and create jobs, open businesses. Hell, you probably have a better chance of getting a business loan there than like with some of these other white-owned banks. But here's the thing with some of those naysayers within our community. You're quick and ready to tell my saying I don't want to do business with my own kind and all that. But you're ready to go ahead and run to the pinks and everything and give them everything without even blinking an eyelash. Now, how fair is that? And they probably going to try you for charge you twice as more and all that. Probably may not even chance get approved for a loan. You realize how much money has been moved since this movement started by Killer Mike? Over $3 million. And it's just not like One United Bank. The reason I say One United Bank because it's the largest black-owned bank in the country, and it's the only black-owned online bank. Don't give me the excuse saying like, Well, I can't make it up there. I can't open, so I can't be able to open it on there. You can open it online. You can open it online. You know, you ain't even got to be in the same state. If not One United Bank, Citizen Trust Bank, it's several of them. I'll probably leave a link, or that'll probably be like on my Facebook page. I left it on one of the posts where you can go ahead and look at the map where you see like over 38 black-owned banks in the country. So, it ain't an isolated incident. And see some of your so-called black leaders, I see they're not even telling y'all about none of this. And I'm gonna speak locally from here because I'm here in South Florida. I don't hear this from the Audrey Edmondsons or the Dennis Malls or none of these commissioners or anything like that. None of these black commissioners are even speaking on this. Or some of these so-called black leaders, um, or so-called preachers and all that. I don't see them even talking about this. I'm probably like one of the only few that is talking about it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. At the end of the day, we gotta go ahead and we gotta start supporting our own. See, we can build another Black Wall Street. We can build another Rosewood. But the question is, what y'all want to do about it? You can line up in front of young people. Y'all can line up in front of a Foot Locker and want to go ahead and buy and spend $300 on some Jordans, which is bull crap. Or you can line up. You can wait out in line all day, all night on a Sunday night to get up in the lives and willing to pay $100, $200 to get in, and then pay another few hundred just to go ahead to get a table or whatever and pop bottles and make it rain. Then you can do the same thing now. You want to make it rain right up there at One United. It's Saturday, July 30th, between 1 and 4 o'clock. And it will be a young professional group will teach you about financial literacy to the young generation and put you step by step. The staff is straight, the staff is friendly, and everything. I mean, I'm already joined this movement. What about y'all? There's a lot of us in our community that like they talk that ish, but the problem is they're not making no moves on that. And the same thing goes out to all you ballers, all you hustlers. You know, where y'all gonna put y'all money where your mouth is? Y'all talk all that mess and all that. You spend your money on going ahead and tricking out your rides, but why don't y'all go ahead and try to support that and stand behind that? But like I said, yeah, the One United Bank this Saturday, July 30th, between 1 and 4 o'clock p.m., right here in Miami. Address, I'm going to get it again, 3275 Northwest 79th Street, right there in Liberty City, plain and simple. Go ahead and check them out. See what you like. If you ain't too sure, just go there, check it out, see what you like, and you may want to open up something. I just say simple like a savings account. Just open that up, and they doing you all right and all that. Then you probably go back there and follow through with it. If not, then oh well. But we got to start making this change now because with all these police shootings going on, black men, and look what happened to the brother up there in North Miami. Got shot by some more trigger happy, scared cop. And I'm gonna say something to some of these cops that's only with this trigger happy crap. I mean, dude, if you gonna be a scary MF and you a cop, you take off the uniform. If you gonna be scary, if you don't want to deal with people that's not like you, that don't look like you, take the uniform off and get another job doing something. Because you don't deserve to be a cop. You don't deserve to be an officer. That's just plain and simple. And the ones who are doing this, these are the same. These are these jokers here who used to probably get their asses handed to them in high school, or got beat up as a kid, wasn't popular, couldn't get the popular girl or whatever like that. As soon as they grow up and they join the academy, graduate, get issued a police issue badge, police issue sidearm, and all that, and they think they're the baddest thing out there. Big ego, big chest, but small down. everywhere else. Now, I know before y'all even get out there and say, well, not all cops are bad, you always got some good cops. Well, the good cops happen to be the minority. And see, even if they are good cops and they know something wrong, I have not yet seen one up until recently to break rank and stand beside the citizens that are oppressed. You know, except for one dude down in Dallas, an ex-police officer, he broke rank, and he talked about like how the Dallas PD are just making quotas and everything, um, arrest black people in there and stuff like that, and about that chief down there, which I always suspected he was a coon anyway. You can read about that in Counter Clear News. I also posted that up on Facebook as well. So check that out. And for the sister like down in Cleveland, Nakia Johnson, the police officer like that, she made a video on that. Now my props go to her on that for standing up, as well as that police chief, that black police chief too, who just recently got terminated because he refused to fire some of his officers for doing their job. You know, so retract my statement. It is a few. It's like a few, that very small few that are breaking rank and starting to see that this is BS. You know, this is total BS. But my thing like this, just before I go with that, I'm gonna just do like this. I got to support black-owned businesses. Yeah, this Saturday, man, head up on over there. I'm gonna say it one more time. Head up over there to One United Bank over there on 3275 Northwest 79th Street in Miami. Um, between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock and all that. Support the movement. Hashtag Bank Black. Hashtag Black Dollars Matter. Also check out Kai's Kitchen 305. Best Caribbean restaurant food you ever want to eat. That's located like on like 762 Northwest 62nd Street in Miami. You know, he's open like from 10 to 7:30. Get most bang for your buck. Anything you want. You want oxtails, you want kingfish, he got you there. Lunch specials are always on point. $5, you get more for what you more bang for the buck on that tip too. So check it out. Kai's Kitchen and everything. And if you want to go ahead and pick up a dashiki and all that next door to them, Green and Sons and shoe repairs. Ladies, I know y'all keep about like 80, 90 pairs of shoes and all that. Hey, this brother here can repair them the stilettos and everything. So, both the all black owned businesses and all that. T-shirts, sneakers, they got it done. Or if you want something that's more exquisite, there's also Rasul's right there on Northwest 63rd Street and 7th Avenue. Rasul's been in this community for like over 45 years. I'm saying like that. You want to get all decked out, you want to be pimped out, suits and everything, tailor made to fit. It's the man to do it. It's the Gators, you got them. Whatever you want on the list, you got them. Shout out first of all to Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to Professor Black Truth. Shout out to Jason Black, the Black Authority. Shout out to Tariq Rain. Shout out to Mr. Superboy 223, Kimberly Frazier, Darth Maul, and my main man, Mr. Irv Griffin. And shout out to Knowledge Speaks Truth too. So so sorry people, I'm gonna be back on here more often and everything, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw my 2 cents in on the podcast and try to support this movement that's coming up, as well as what's happening. So this your man, this your main man, Mr. O, back on the set again. I'm out. It's being your humble servant. I'm out.